I'd like to bring up my brother Billy. Billy is the Vice President in charge of operations, and everything that you saw on this tour, and the guys in red, all of us answer to Billy. Fantastic manager, fantastic brother most times, and come on up, Billy.
Hey! You know, he finally lets me speak, and I have to speak in front of Glenn and then later the governor. It's not the easiest thing to start with. Today, I appreciate everybody coming out and seeing what our family and our group team has accomplished in the last year, and then over the last 14 years out here in Arlington. I purposely invited some of the educational people from the area surrounds us, and there's parents that work here, there's children whose parents work here, there's kids that are interested in agriculture, and so I had an idea to bring everybody out here because we're going to start being part more of the educational community. Brian Turner hit me up before I could say hello to him today, asking questions about getting involved in the school and how we can tie up the schools and learning processes and our company. And I actually had already written those notes down. We have microbiologists, we have veterinarians, animal health experts, engineer the workforce, and we're going to start tying in the community and the schools to bring some of these kids out and start teaching. So it's going to start in 2013. I'm going to use my lovely wife and her educational background that I get to hear about things every evening, and it all stems from a STEM school mixer that Dr. Rogers had, and he was talking about science and technology, and they were starting a robotics club. And the reason after that dinner, I told my wife we have to start getting involved with kids because that's our future in agriculture is kids, and I feel pretty important about it. Okay, I'm not allowed a lot of time. Quince already told me that. I want to thank all of our construction team. There was a certain amount of guys that met every Monday morning from January 1 through October. And I'd like to recognize, I hope they're here, because Monday morning at 6 a.m. is not the best time to meet, and we did it to make sure this female project was a success. So I want to see Paul Yates, Les Yates, Stan, right there from SMA, Dougie from SMA, I understand also Lucas Brooksport, Lola, Frank is our safety guy. And we only had one accident on this construction site, which I thought was very impressive due to the amount of people that Stan and his group had here at any one time. We had one accident, and it was regrettable, but it wasn't a serious injury, so that was very important. There's also Courtney Reynolds. Thank you. Dago Ortiz. I think that's it. I hope I didn't leave anybody off because Monday mornings are tough. Did I leave anybody off that group, that Monday morning group? Barney, I'm sorry, right here. Okay. Lastly, I just want to recognize everybody. In this group, we used up all our vendor resources. There's a lot of them here today. I really appreciate the effort. It has been 14 years in the making, but this project stressed out a lot of people. I want to recognize two vendors that I've known that have been here since day one, 14 years ago. They're both very young guys still at this date. One who started in 1998 with us, and that is 1997. That is Doug Gazelle. Stand up. Doug. The other one is Lucas Brooksport. Stand up. Okay. The reason these two guys have been with us on every project since they were 19 and 20 years old. They are still currently owners of their own businesses and been very successful. we use them to this date. And so I'm very appreciative of the relationships that they take the phone calls at all hours of the night. It doesn't matter weekends. And Lucas spent New Year's Eve 1999 or 2000 with me in an office, missing his first or second New Year's Eve with his new wife while we were making sure all the computer systems ran because we didn't know. So anyway, that is it. I appreciate everybody coming and thank you.